Hey guys, Parfex here. Just want to talk a little bit of 1.6 and what it brings to the Sorcerer class. Let's get started. Go to the class here. Dark Magic. Negate, a little bit of change. Before, when you put it down, all the AoE on the ground would then be absorbed by your negate and negated. No longer will do that. It will only be when you cast it. But they gave it, with this morph, an 8% mitigation for all your allies. And this morph grants movement speed and resource regeneration to your allies. Not too bad. Crystal Frag, they went from 1.2 seconds to 1 second. Other than that, the same. In case the same, they have a new morph, and it's called Defensive Rune. And you can put it on yourself, and the next enemy that hits you will be put in a rune. Just like if you'd cast on them, but if they hit you, they get it. Pretty cool ability. Dark Exchange. The normal morph, Dark Conversion, drains less stamina. You get Magicka and health back. Pretty standard. This morph allows you to convert your Magicka into health and stamina. So all the stamina users out there, you can use this and it's going to help you out a lot. Daedric Mines, no changes. They gave this a different ability. This is a new passive. While activating dark magic abilities grants a minor prophecy to nearby allies, increasing spell critical by 629 for 10 seconds. That's approximately 3%. Let's see. So gives it to 20 seconds. So basically giving all your allies 3% for 20 seconds every time you cast one of these abilities. Not too bad. Big changes. Daedric Summoning. Storm Atronach now has an instant synergy that gives the Atronach and the person who activates the synergy a 25% damage bonus for 8 seconds. Nothing different with the Unstable Familiar or the Twilight. Where they start getting some good changes, they have a new morph of Daedric Curse. It's Daedric Prey. Put it on your target, and your pets deal 30% additional damage, and your Atronach deals 20% additional damage. Pretty nice. Bound Armor, pretty much the same skill. The one thing cool about it is they changed the morph of the heavy attack one that gives you extra damage to this. Pretty sweet if you ask me. You hit Inner Light with it. Look at those eyes. Get them glowing. I think it's pretty sweet. And the last ability, certainly not the least, they changed Empowered Ward that gives your creatures 22% additional damage and gives your Atronach 10% additional damage. Pretty sweet, especially if you want to be a little necromancer and have your Twilight and Unstable Familiar out there. Start wrecking some fools. Overload, they up the damage by approximately 50%. Other than that, no changes. Mage's Fury, no changes. Lightning Form, they upped it to 15 seconds, and it's going to give you 5,000 spell resistance and armor. This morph, now at full level, will give you 24 seconds in Thundering Presence, and another one, same thing on live, and it grants your movement speed, but grants it for 15 seconds. Lightning Splash, nothing changes right now. Supposedly, in the next update, 1.6.3, it is going to be 10 seconds long. Instead of right now, I believe it's 2.5 seconds, so it's a huge bonus. Surge, Power Surge, gives you the Major Brutality and Major Sorcery, which gives you 20% weapon damage and 20% spell damage. And while active, critical strikes heal you for 40% of damage done. Not too bad. The other morph just gives you the Major Brutality, which is your weapon damage by 20%, but it heals your critical strikes by 50%. So once again, really nice for stamina users. Bold Escape, nothing changed. The only thing rumored, again, to change in 1.6.3 is Expert Mage will now give you 3% damage bonus for each Storm Calling ability activated on your bar. As long as you have one on your bar, it'll give you 3%. If you have two of them on your bar, it'll give you 6%, and so on. Overload counts on it as well. So I put Overload here, and let's put this one here, put Surge here, Streak here. That's 4 abilities, and that's an extra 12% spell damage. Unfortunately, it is not going to work with weapon damage, but for all the mage casters out there and want to use their Sorc and deal some really serious magicka damage, this is going to be a great passive. Other than that, there's a lot of things changing, a lot of animations. The game looks better, the game runs smoother. There's still some bugs, but I can't wait to see it live, hopefully in a week or two. But thanks for watching. If you liked the video, get a like on it. If you like me, subscribe. Other than that, see you guys in Tamriel. Thanks for watching.